Okay, here. David here. I'm going to be installing these lights in the C light, which is this little, I don't know if people call them C light. I think maybe the upgrade's called C light, but whatever this one is, the little side marker. I got these LEDs on Amazon. I think they were 10 bucks, and it comes with 10 of them, so $1 each. These are 164, the light model, 164, and apparently 194 also. But looking at the car, at one of the websites that shows what bulbs the car takes, these are for the side markers there, and they're also for the license plate, and a couple other things. I think the rear side markers, I don't really think I need these in the rear side markers. I'm going to take a look, but I'll only be installing these in the front side marker and in the license plate. And just to give a little bit better of a look at them. Okay, see, these are, they fit in 194, 168, then apparently 282 and W5W, but the only ones that matters here is the 168. It's either 168 or 164. I hope these are the right ones, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, I'm going to open these guys up. These they were rated decently well, and 10 bucks on Amazon for 10 of them. They look okay, so I can get a better shot there. Yeah, they look okay, just little LED lights, so we'll try to put them in and see how they look. So I'm going to probably start by just putting them on the driver's side, and then I'll do a side by side and see how they compare. Okay, I think we finally reached the point where I'm going to have to actually remove the battery in order to get to these lights. I don't want to speak too soon because you know I'm going to try to do it without. So you can indeed take these out without removing the battery. So we're still in luck. I've replaced, and now I will have replaced all of the lights without removing the battery. So at least from the driver's side, there is no need to remove the battery unless maybe you have bigger hands than me or smaller hands than me. I don't know what it would take, but I would turn this on just to see what it looks like, but I think we failed last time at that, and it got too hot. So let's get a close-up on the stock one. That's what the stock one looks like. And of course the aftermarket one's going to be really similar. Let me open these up. And here are our aftermarket ones in stock side by side. So it should be the same size. They should pop right in, and then we'll see how they look. I'm not sure if there's a difference in polarity, but we will find out. I'll just install them however they seem to go in, and then we'll go from there. Alright, here they are. I couldn't show them to you without show the actual install. Not that it's hard, you just push it in. So that's them installed. And I'm going to turn on the lights, and we'll see how they look. Alright, this is how they look. They look good. So I'm going to plug these into the car, and then and I'll actually probably have to come back in an hour or so, because it's rather, trying to see if they get hot. They don't. Not really hot at all. It's bright outside still, so I don't want to do this while it's light out, because you really can't get a good idea of how they look. So give like an hour for the sun to go down, and then we'll see how they look. So you can take these in and out without removing the battery, so keep that in mind. It's not easy. It's not really hard either, but it just takes some finesse and working at getting them in the right spot. Alright, got them in. And actually I can show the comparison here. So these are the new ones. They look actually very bright. And here are the old ones. They look definitely far more yellow. So again, I'm going to wait till nighttime and then show you, give you a better shot. Alright, we're going to be doing the rear lights too, so just wanted to give a shot of how the factory ones look. The standard yellowish color, and I'm getting a new plate, so I'm not too worried about anyone seeing the plate. I guess you can see the VIN and everything. Not that anyone should care, I don't know. But anyway, there it is. And there's two of them, so I think I'm going to just replace one of them first. And that way you can kind of have a comparison. Okay, so to do the rear license plate lights, you have to actually go in from the trunk. So looks like there's 4 clips on the bottom and 3 on the top, 4 on the top. So I don't see why I would need to remove these back here. I'm pretty sure you can access it if you just remove the ones that are closest to the lights themselves. So, alright, got the 4 clips out. So now I believe this should just pull down. Looks like you gotta maybe release the trunk release thing, get it out of the way. Yep, and you just push down. And out of the way. So there you go. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but the whole panel just comes down. Looks like this is just some sound insulation stuff here. So here you can get to the lights, and it's pretty easy from here. You just twist the thing to the side, and boom, there's the bulb. So this is going to be the same 168 or 164, whatever it is. I'll post a link to it in the description. And I'm just going to pull this out and put one of those new ones in. Alright, got this one out. So I'm going to put the new LED in. And I either don't think the polarity matters or it can only go in one way. I'm not sure which, but the other one, maybe it can only go one way because it snapped right in that way. So I'm going to just turn on the car real quick just to make sure they work, and then I'll put them back in and close the trunk. Alright, boom, you can see LED looks pretty clean. So I'm going to put these in the spot where they go, and you just push it in and twist. There's really only one way to do it. You can't do it wrong. Or you can't do it wrong. Maybe I can. So we're going to turn on the lights, and this will kind of give you an idea. I mean, you can see the left is the LED. It looks a lot crisper. Try to give you a good look there. So there's the LED, and this is the factory. So I'm going to pull out the car, and then so to compare the front, it's pretty dark out now, and then we'll compare the two, then I'll swap them all. Okay, decently dark out, so now you get a good comparison. Here's the stock. Get a good look at that. And here is the LED. It is definitely significantly brighter, but I mean, there's really no consequence to that. I don't see a problem with it being brighter. But it is brighter, just something to note. You got a decent amount more light. So I'll go to the back and check out the license plate. There you can see on the left there, the driver's side, is the LED, and the right is the factory. And here's a comparison with the headlights on. I didn't do this at first because I didn't think it would come up good. And it looks like it's not. The headlights are kind of blinding everything, but you can see there, you can't see any distinction. You just see pure LED white, and here you can see the clear distinction of the yellow of the factory, and you can actually hear the hum of the light bulb too. So that's that, and I'm gonna go ahead and swap them all and show you what it looks like. Okay, I just wanted to show that I was actually able to only remove this bolt from the airbox and then just kind of move it a little bit out of the way and get to the bulb. So I'm not sure if you can see the bulb in there, but it's right down there. The factory one's still in there. I'm going to put the LED in right now. But just wanted to note that you don't need to, at least if you can finagle your hand in there, it's not super easy. Probably would be easier to just take it all out, but you don't need to remove everything. You can just remove that, and that's enough to get to the bulb back there. Alright, got the new bulb in. You can see it right there. Gonna turn on the lights and make sure it works. Because, and I would suggest you always make sure they work, because it's a pain in the ass getting that in and out. So yep, and see, it doesn't work. So very glad I did that, because if I would have had to reassemble and assemble everything again, I would have not been a happy camper. So I'm going to try to swap it and see if it'll work. Alright, I just reversed it and it came right on, so that answers the question. Polarity does matter, so I would suggest anytime you swap any of these bulbs out to test it before you reassemble everything, because had I put the airbox on and screwed everything down and then turn on the lights and it didn't work, I would have been pretty pissed off. So make sure you check it. Okay, and here it is with the full LED treatment. I actually think it looks really good. This is kind of what I was looking for. It makes it look just a lot better. When you have a mixture of LED and halogen, it just doesn't look right. So this is definitely a good looking setup. Let me stand back a little bit so I can see it looks pretty clean. And I'll turn on the headlights too, but let me show you the license plate. So you can see there, again, looks really good, clean LED. And then of course there's my LED fog light that I installed a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it just looks really good. Yeah, it was pretty easy to do. I think this whole thing maybe took me 20 minutes, if that. And most of that time was figuring out how to get the license plate lights out and removing part of the airbox. So real quick and easy. Again, this was 10 bucks on Amazon. I'll post a link in the description. And they look really good. I would probably suggest that you just, if you're gonna start upgrading your lights, just do them all at the same time, because I mean, I've had to take the airbox out. You have to take it out to do both things, so it'd be best to just do them all at the same time. So yeah, that looks really good. It now has like a really nice look. So I think the other lights that use those bulbs are the little running lamp there, but I don't really see a need to change those out. So I'm not going to. I don't see why I would do that. I mean, it would make them brighter, but I don't really see that being a big deal. The same thing with these. I think the other bulb that uses it is the one in here. So maybe it would look a little bit better if you took it out, and if they were a little bit brighter, I could see that. It would just look a little bit cleaner. I don't know, but I'm not going to deal with it. I'm fine with the way this is. So I think I'm done with lights for now. I mean, until I get to the interior, which I'm not sure what I want to do there yet. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it like it is. Got full LED headlights and the little C light, or whatever this light is called, LED. That looks really good. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with the price. For 10 bucks, you can't beat it. All right, thanks everybody.